What's going on, guys? It's me, Dreamlighter Fan 2016 here, and today we have the GeminiJets March 2022 releases. Now, I did recently receive these releases already, and currently I'm at Sacramento right now, so it was at this time, it was after college, because I did have a college somewhere in this area, mainly in West Sacramento, but just after college, like a couple of hours afterwards, I received these releases already. So, yeah, we're gonna jump straight into it. I'm hoping there's gonna be like a Delta connection E175, since that's like a main topic about like this whole thing, because GeminiJets has never made a 1/400 scale Delta connection number E175. You know, I'll be like very impressed if we have this in the release. You know? Yeah. So without being said, before we jump straight into the March 2022 releases, let's go over the February 2022 releases and see what they have so far. So currently everything is still by now. Nothing has been sold out as of yet. Alright. I did purchase a Delta connection Bombardier CRJ200 and Alaska Q400 in the University of Washington Huskies livery. So yeah, those two models are gonna be part of Massive Unboxing 3, which is a very it's a hint for Massive Unboxing 3. These are gonna be in the unboxing as well. And so far, the Breeze hasn't even sold out yet. It still says buy it now on GeminiJets, which I don't know why, but you know. CRJ700, E170 in a retro livery. Possibly the CRJ700, the E170 retro livery. Those are from American Eagle. And the breeds are going to be in 1/400 this month. I just hope. What else? Yeah, maybe we might get some Emirates releases. Hopefully this release is actually good. I'm just praying that it's good. GeminiJets is full of surprises when it comes to their releases, and they don't announce a preview or a hint, just like NG. They just straight up hit the releases, and yeah. Oh, all right. GeminiJets, what do you have for us for March? Taking a breather, because if there's something that I see that's good for my model airports, I'm totally buying it. I'm gonna spend some more money on it, and hopefully these I don't know if we're gonna have some price increases, but all right. 1/400 scale GeminiJets March 2022 releases. What do we got first? Ooh, here we go. This is the Air France Airbus A220-300, and they're now releasing this in the 1/400 scale. This was released as part of the February 2022 set in the 1/200 scale. So some of these 1/200 models are coming in. Alright. Next up. Ooh, Alliance Airlines Southern Cross Minor. It is a Fokker F100. This one's registered Victor Hotel Uniform Quebec Golf. And yeah. Oh, take a look at this. So, like the Air France registration, Foxtrot Hotel Zulu Uniform Alpha. This is now at is that like $50.95? Kind of like a little expensive. But for the Fokker, it's $46.95. So, yeah. Let's see what we got next. Oh, there we go. There it is. The American Eagle retro livery. E170 in the retro livery. Yeah, it's in the 1/400 scale now. So I was correct. I knew this was gonna be in the release in the 1/400 scale, and I gotta say, this is actually good for like many American collectors. This is a good model, I would say. So expect a lot of like people are gonna be buying that. And yeah. Next up, there it is. There we go. We have it, boys. We have it. Our first ever Breeze 1/400 scale, and it's the Embraer E195, and I'm totally gonna buy this model. I'm so gonna buy this model. That's one of the models I'm gonna be buying because just a couple of days ago, Breeze just announced their new routes, and one of them is San Francisco, which I'm really excited about because like they're flying to San Francisco. It's like, oh god, I gotta like catch this airline. I never seen Breeze before actually, so this is gonna be worth it. So this is gonna sell out very, very fast. I tell you that they're gonna sell out very fast. These Breeze E195s, they're gonna be selling out really fast in a 1/400 scale. I tell you that. And it appears we have an Emirates. This is an Emirates A280 in the Expo 2020 livery. This is, what color is this? Come on, load up. It's taking a while to load up, but this, oh yeah. This is register. Oh, hey, look at that. We now have another standard Emirates livery. Now, I don't know if this is like a re-release of this, because they did made one in the April 2021 set, which had that same livery, but Expo. So, hey, this is actually a good livery. This is Alpha 6 Echo Victor November for $70.95. Oh, so it's apparent that the prices remain the same for the A280. This is like for these other two A280s from the February 2022 releases. They're both $70.95. I'm going to say. But hey, we got like a standard Emirates livery, so that's good for you Emirates collectors, because finally, we have another one. Thank you, GeminiJets. Instead of like putting in a typical special livery like what they always do, probably that's because of licensing. But hey, we finally got a standard Emirates livery at long last again. All you gotta do is like, I mean, if you want the Expo 2022 livery, sure, but if you don't, you could just like use it with nail polish and just remove that, and you get your standard Emirates livery. Yeah. Alright, next up, a Gull Boeing 737 MAX 8. Was this part of like the... Was this part of like the January... Was that part of the 1/200 scale in the February releases? Was it? Let me double check. Oh, it was. So, yeah. Papa Romeo X-Ray Mike Papa. That's the registration for this Max, and it's literally the same thing, just released in 1/400 scale. This costs $50.95. So, judging from what I'm seeing here, I think the price are the same thing as what the February 2022 releases had. So that's what I meant to say. Alright, next up. Ooh! Oh, this is part of like the very long... Wow! We have the Scandinavian Airlines Boeing 737-700 registered Sierra Echo Romeo Juliet X-Ray, also for $50.95. And it's this new livery. It's in their new livery. They had this in their future release a long time ago, and now they're finally releasing this in the 1/400 scale. So, yeah, I technically don't like this livery on the 737 because of like this raccoon mask. They mainly have it on their Airbuses, but having it on their Boeings just makes it look ugly. So, yeah. So yeah, that's already in the release, March 2022, and yeah, that's great. Next up we have... Oh, that's actually it. So, very smaller release set for March 2022. Yeah. We got a couple... I think this is the only... I think I don't know if Alliance Air was part of the future release, but all I know is that SAS was part of the future release. So, technically no Delta Connection Embraer E175 yet, which is sad, I gotta say. But hey, at least we got a Breeze E195 in a 1/400 scale. I'm totally gonna get that, for sure. Now we move on to the Gemini Max, March 2022 releases. And what do we got from there? We got like a Luftwaffe. I think this is like the German Air Force. This is the A321neo. This is registered... I don't know if this is a certain... There's no registration on this aircraft, but I don't know any like their military stuff, so I don't know what this is for the German Air Force. But yeah, it also got that raccoon mask as well. Next up we have a C-17 Glowmaster from the US Air Force. Also, the Luftwaffe is 5095, similar to what the 737s had. Boeing C-17 is 5295. This is from Dover Air Force Base. It's taking a while to load, but gotta like wait. Come on, load. There we go. So yeah, there's the C-17. It has like the Dover Air Force Base. Now I don't know where Dover Air Force Base is, so let me just like search that up real quick. Okay, so I think Dover Air Force Base is in Delaware. So yeah, it's based around that state. So yeah, that's the Dover Air Force Base C-17. We also got a KC-135 Shadow Tanker from the Seymour Johnson Air Force Base, coming to you at $54.95. And here she is. Looking nice. There's that extended refueler. Yeah. Alright. And that's it for the 1/400 Gemini Max release. Now we get onto the 1/200 scale March 2022 releases. Alright. So, let's see what we got for 1/200. There's gonna be a lot of interesting models that are gonna be in this release. You know? I mean, like, technically, of course, like, they do make 1/200 scales as well. So, another breather. I'm not expecting what Gemini 200 is gonna have. But, here we go. Ooh, wait a minute. This is a Air Canada 777-200LR. Wait, hang on. Oh wait, that was the Air Canada 777-200LR was part of the 1/400 scale in the February 2022 set. So we're now getting like a 777-200LR as well in the 1/200 scale for the March releases. So yeah, that's that for you. Alright, next up we have... Ooh! So, now we have like a flap sound configuration. So, yeah. It's the same aircraft. This one's coming at $158.95. That's a very expensive price, but the flap sound configuration is a lot more... has a more higher price. I can't calculate how much, but some around $12 more, I would say. I don't know. I kind of don't know technically. It's a higher price, but yeah. So yeah, those are the two Air Canada 777-200LRs for you. Next up, ooh, oh, here we go. We got an Alaska Cargo Boeing 737-700. This one's registered November 627 Alpha Sierra, and surprisingly enough, this aircraft I did see in Seattle. I did see this exact registration of the aircraft. I also did purchase a 1/400, so that's another hint for the Massive Unboxing 3. So really excited on that model when that comes to my home. Actually, it did come today, surprisingly. So, both the Alaska E170... No, not E175. Alaska 737-700, the CRJ-200, and the Q400 all arrived at my house today. So, however, very ironic, because, like, this was released in the 1/200 scale for March, and now I just got my 1/400 model at home, delivered at my house. So yeah, as of this recording, this is May 10th. So that will be on a Thursday. So alright, so we got... Ooh, this is a slats extended version. This one is $100. This one is $104. So that's $4 more. So yeah, slats. Yeah. That's that. And what else do we got? Ooh, this is interesting. This is an American Airlines Boeing 757-200 in the chrome livery. This one's registered November 657 Alpha Mike, coming to you at $107.95. That's a lot of money, I gotta tell you. There's usually, I think back then, GeminiJets would release these 1/200 757s for maybe a cheaper price. I would say, I don't know, somewhere around the $50 to $60 or anything. But yeah, This is actually a cool model for you American Airlines collectors if you like the chrome livery. Very cool model indeed. All right, let's see what we got next. Ooh, so we got a Delta CRJ 700 in the 1/200 scale now, and this is registered November 391 Charlie Alpha. I do have the 1/400 scale model on Massive Unboxing too. You can see like a full review of it, but I wouldn't consider getting like a 1/200. I'm not really like a 1/200 model collector. I mean, there are times I do collect 1/200, but not all the time. I mostly collect 1/400, so yeah. Next up, 777. Oh, this is one I predicted. 777-300ER in the UAE year the 50th livery. Now here it is. Kind of like the same as 1/400, but in 1/200. We also got another A380 in the Dubai Expo Part of the Magic livery, also released in 1/200. This was I think it's gonna be those 3 Emirates for the 1/200 section. Oh, actually not. We also have a Hawaiian Airlines Airbus A321neo in, just in the standard livery. This one's registered November 205 Hotel Alpha. Now I do have a 1/400 model of that. Just give it a while to load. It does take a while. And that comes at $100 at 95 cents. The 2 Emirates, the A380 comes at $191.95. That's close to $200. And the Emirates 777 is $150.95. So yeah. And yeah, there's the aircraft right there. Again, I do have a 1/200 model. Actually, I do have a 1/200 model of the A321neo, but that's registered November 204 Hotel Alpha. I have a 1/400 scale model of the exact registration you're seeing right here. And what do we have next? Ooh, this is interesting. A JSX Embraer E145. So we might get this in 1/400. So that's good, actually, because like, I mean, a lot of people wanted like the JSX aircraft, and now we got it in 1/200. So we might get the 1/400 version in April. So that's very exciting. I mean, I haven't even seen JSX. This one's registered November 241 Juliet X-ray, and this comes at $85.95. Typical GeminiJets price increases. But I think some of these price remains the same as what February 2022 had. So yeah, JSX for you. And what's next? We have a Boeing 757-200 in the National Airlines livery. Actually, no, this is not a 757. Whoops, this is a 727 in the National Airlines livery. This one's registered November 4732. November 4732. I think I'm saying that correctly. And this comes out $104.95. Seriously, that much for a 727? That should have been like $50 or $60 for this aircraft. But GeminiJets, you know what I'm saying? And what's next? Ooh, this is cool. This is gonna be cool. You got a USPS Boeing 747-400F. This one's registered November 580 Uniform Papa. And this is, oh my god, that's $209 and $209.95. It is it's part of the interactive series. I think that's why. But yeah, you got like the open nose right there, and like the cargo doors opening. And I think another one should be like, actually no, that's it. That's actually it, basically. So we got a variety of like, for the 1/200 scale, we got some variety of American and Canadian. Basically, like March 2022, a lot of them are like for the GeminiJet. This is for the GeminiJets 1/200 models. A lot of them are all American models, I gotta say. So there's gonna be a lot of American models for April, I gotta tell you. So yeah, as for the 1/400, I don't think the 1400 March 2022 releases aren't that eventful. I mean, we got like a Breeze E195 at least, that's good, and the E170 in the retro livery. So that's good for you guys at least. Actually, I don't know if I would consider this not eventful, but I would say this is kind of like an okay. I'm gonna give this an okay release for the 1400 section, because we do have like an Emirates standard livery again, so that's good. I mean, the prices are kind of like pretty much the same as for the 1400 scale sector for the March 2022 releases, but yet again, we still don't even have a Delta Connection Embraer E175. I mean, we do have a Delta Connection CRJ 700 in the 1200 scale, but not an E175. I mean, like, GeminiJets, I know you tell us in one of the posts saying no model requests, but GeminiJets, you have to listen to the community. I mean, like, listen to us. We wanted like an E175 at least. I mean, like, all of us in the model plane collecting community wanted an E175. And hopefully that can get released soon. GeminiJets, you gotta hear us, right? You might say in your Instagram, no model requests, but you gotta consider everyone wanted a certain model for their airports, you know? Overall, this release set is, I'm gonna say it's good, at least, but not in like a perfect way. It's just somewhere around 8, I would say like 83%, so it's around the good range. I mean, like, we got like C-17s, KC-135, and the Breeze, retro livery E-170 for American Eagle. And yeah, we only got, I think this is the only model I know that's been part of like the feature release set for like a long time. So yeah, that's already there. And yeah, I don't think I have much to say about like this. Basically, like, I have no words, no other conclusion that I want to make. All I'm saying that this release is, I'm gonna give this release a good. This is a good release at least. I mean, like I said, we got like a lot of 1200 North American models for the 1200 sector, but not much of the March 2022 releases for the 1400 sector. But overall, I still think this release is good. I mean, like, I think the Breeze E195 is the only model I'm gonna get for this release. If I ever see a American Eagle E170 in the retro livery, then that's another model I'm gonna be getting. So I would say you're gonna have to like save up for the April 2022. Hopefully the April 2022 releases are good. Probably in the line to perfect. I really don't know, but I'm hoping the next release is actually good. So I think that's all I'm gonna say in this video. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss a new video. And make sure you share this video so it helps the channel grow. Anyways, that's all I have for me to say, and with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Anyways, good night.